school because without them, I wouldn't be here. Countryside was the first school I attended. When I was younger, I never wanted to graduate from Countryside. I didn't want to be in 6th grade because I knew that when I would have to leave. Even though I didn't want to be in 6th grade, my favorite year was my 6th grade year. Planning for the trip to Mesa Verde had been fun, and I had a great time there with Mr. Clasey, Senorita Orozcoitia, Emerin, and Renata. We had grown closer, and we also learned a lot together. Next, I would like to thank Mr. and Mrs. Cooley for founding the school. Without Countryside, I don't know what my life would be like today. Now I would like to thank all of my teachers. Mrs. Parkinson and Mrs. Hannah, you both taught me how to read and write. And without you, I wouldn't be reading the same or writing the same. Mrs. Anderson, you were my teacher for 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade. You taught me how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Even though you're only my teacher for 3 years, you have always guided me and helped me whenever I had a question. Mr. and Mrs. Clasey, you were both my 4th, 5th, and 6th grade teachers. Mr. Clasey, I've loved having you as my teacher for many years. You made learning fun. You have really made a difference in my life. Mrs. Clasey, whenever I was having trouble, you would always help me find a solution. You have also taught me many things that I will remember throughout my life. Lastly, I would like to thank all of my friends. They have always made me laugh, and we've all shared many memories together. I would especially like to thank my best friends, Emerin and Renata. Renata, you have been my best friend for 9 years, and I can't remember what it was like without you. Even though we have fought sometimes, you have and always will be my best friend. Emerin, you have been my best friend for 6 years, but it feels like I've known you forever. Whenever I asked you a question, you would help me, and whenever I asked you too many questions, you would tell me to figure it out myself. When you told me that, I would look for myself, and most likely, I would find the answer to my question. You helped me become more resourceful in whatever I could. My time at Countryside has been life-changing, and wherever I go to school next year, I will always remember this school and all of my friends I've had here.